Leave a like on this video if you like Lance Stewart. If you don't like Lance Stewart, I want you to go down and comment down below why you don't like him. Yo, what is going on YouTube? It is your boy Top 10 Videos, bringing you guys a brand new countdown video. In today's video, I'm going to be counting down 6 reasons why people hate Lance Stewart. Now, I personally like Lance Stewart. I don't watch his videos every single day, but I do tend to watch some of his vlogs, whether it be once or twice a week, and I find them to be very, very entertaining. Although Roman Atwood is my favorite vlogger on YouTube, Lance Stewart is my second favorite. Now, getting into the video, basically what I do in these videos is I cover why these YouTubers get hate. Not why I hate them, but why they get hate. So anyways, today we're going to be counting down 6 reasons why people hate Lance Stewart. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Once you hit that subscribe button, comment down below saying I subscribed, and I'm going to try my best to respond to every single person that comments down below saying I subscribe, because I do appreciate all of you amazing motherfudges. Anyways, let's get into the video. So coming in at the number 6 spot, people claim that Lance Stewart clickbaits. Now, if you don't know what clickbait means, basically it's like enticing thumbnails that attract you to the video, and sometimes those thumbnails aren't very representative of what the actual video is. Now, Lance in his videos tends to use super duper enticing thumbnails, and sometimes his fans get mad at him because they claim that these thumbnails are way too clickbaity. And clickbait is a word that's thrown around so much on YouTube nowadays, because that's basically all of YouTube recently, is just a ton of clickbait. And clickbait could either be a good or a bad thing. You know, sometimes clickbait isn't necessarily a bad thing. Now, when Lance's fans or his haters go in the comment section and they say, Lance, oh my god, you're such a clickbaiter, it gives off a negative connotation. It is generally a negative word. And here's the thing, whether Lance clickbaits or not, it's friggin' working, because everyone goes to his videos day in and day out. So yes, you know, he might be clickbaiting, but you're gonna keep watching his vlogs. I know I am, man. I mean, yes, don't get me wrong, he does use a very enticing thumbnails, but I'm still gonna keep watching him. I don't give a heck, man. So coming in at the number 5 spot, people claim that he uses his girlfriend for views. So as you know, Lance's girlfriend goes by the name of Lizzy, and she is in every single vlog of Lance's, and he tends to put her in the thumbnails. And when he puts her in the thumbnails, usually she has her butt hanging out or some sort of sexual representation of her is in the thumbnail. And although a lot of people may find this to be a bad thing, I mean, yes, I don't think it's the best thing to do, but I don't really care that much, right? Like, if she's down to do it, I mean, I don't know what the whole situation is there. I don't know whether he's like telling her, put your butt in the air for the thumbnail. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but regardless, I enjoy Lance's vlogs. I enjoy him as a person. He has an awesome personality, and I think he's a cool guy. Now, do I think it's the right thing for him to do, just to strictly use his girlfriend for views? No, I don't think that's the right thing to do, but I don't think he's doing that. I think what he's doing is him and his girlfriend Lizzy understand that to get the most views, guys are attracted to girls, and so he's going to put her in the thumbnail because that's going to bring more views to the video. Now, whether you think that's right or wrong, that's up to for you to decide. You know, there could be ways to go about it that could be a little bit better, but at the end of the day, everyone on YouTube is trying to get views. There's ways to do it that are good, there's ways to do it that are bad, and it's up to you to decide whether or not you think what Lance is doing is right or wrong. Coming in at the number 4 spot, people are upset because Lance doesn't respond to his fans on social media. Now, although he does respond sometimes, very, very rarely for the most part, Lance's fans are upset because he doesn't always respond to their questions or to their comments or anything like that. Whether it be on Twitter, Instagram, or YouTube, his fans want him to respond. Now, here's what you need to understand. If you comment on one of Lance's videos and you're expecting him to respond to every single one of your comments, that is a bit selfish. I mean, you gotta understand, this dude gets thousands upon thousands of interactions and engagements throughout all of his social medias on a day-to-day basis, and it is literally impossible for him to respond to every single one of his fans, every single comment, every single tweet, every single Instagram comment. It's just not possible. Even if he had people that were working for him, that were helping him respond, it just wouldn't work. Now, do I think it'd be cool if Lance were to respond to like maybe 5 or 10 people on a day-to-day basis? that'd be absolutely awesome. But he doesn't have to. It's completely up to him whether or not he wants to respond to his fans. And in my opinion, Lance does go out of his way to interact with his fans. Like, I see him on Twitter all the time responding to his fans. I see him on YouTube sometimes replying to comments. I see him pinning comments. So clearly, he is definitely engaging with his fans. But, you know, to the people that are upset because he's not responding to all their comments, I mean, you guys got to understand, this guy gets tons of engagements on all of his social medias. So a lot of people are also upset at Lance because they claim he's putting on an act and he's fake in his vlogs. Now, basically, if you haven't watched one of Lance's vlogs, usually he's very, very hyper enthusiastic and positive. Very rarely is he negative and upset. And the reason why that is because he's probably just enjoying life. He's probably just having an awesome time. But with that being said, a lot of people are confused because they go to Lance's vlogs every day and he always seems to be happy and enthusiastic. And with that being said, some people are just like, you know, that doesn't make sense. It's just not possible to be happy every single day. Now, here's the thing, right? Maybe there are a few vlogs where Lance is upset and he gets in front of the mic and he tries to show himself as being a positive, happy person. And the reason why that is not because he's trying to be fake, is because he's trying to have a good impact on his fans. You need to understand that as a YouTuber, you have a very, very large influence. And with that being said, if Lance shows up on one of his vlogs and he's acting super duper upset, super duper negative, and he's just saying a bunch of mean things to his girlfriend, and he's cursing out random people, and he's just being a negative person, that is going to have a bad impact on his subscribers, and he doesn't want to do that by any means necessary. What Lance wants to do is he wants to leave a positive imprint on all of his subscribers. And with that being said, there may be some days that he's upset and he's angry. And maybe not angry, but he's upset and he's a little bit down and life's just not the best. But he gets in front of the mic and you would never know because he's super duper happy. And like I said, you might think that's fake, but that's really not being fake. All he's trying to do is he's trying to spread a positive message and trying to be happy in front of his fans, because he wants them to be happy as well. Simple as that. Along with that, a lot of people claim that Lance only does YouTube for the money. Now, this is one of the biggest claims that pretty much every fan or every hater throws at their favorite YouTubers. And the reason why that is because generally, at least from my personal opinion, YouTube and money, when you correlate them together, it usually gives off a negative connotation, and it generally brings off bad things. Like, usually when YouTubers talk about money, only negatives derive from it. And the reason why that is because fans don't really know much about YouTube money, and they don't necessarily know how much these YouTubers are making. They see them living very lavish lifestyles, and they don't really know how, and they don't know why. And with that being said, generally, a lot of the subscribers then come to the conclusion that their favorite YouTubers are only making videos for the money. Now, I'm going to answer both of those claims. So first things first, do YouTubers only do it for the money? Does Lance only do it for the money? Yes. Oh, I should say only, hold up. Only do it for the money? Probably not. But do they do it for the money? Yes, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. That's like if your parents work a job, do you think they're working for fun or do you think they're working for money? They're obviously working for money. It's the same thing on YouTube. These people that do it as their jobs, they do it for the money, but some of them happen to enjoy it as well. Actually, almost all of them enjoy it because it's friggin' awesome, dude. YouTube is amazing, and to be able to do it as a job is super duper awesome. And when someone does something as a job, technically they're doing it for money. That doesn't mean they can't enjoy it, but technically they do it for money. And there's nothing wrong with doing something for money, especially something like YouTube, because even if you're doing it for the money, as long as you're providing quality entertainment to your fans, that's all that matters. And at the end of the day, for the viewers, why should they even be complaining? It's free friggin' content, ladies and gentlemen. And coming in at the final point, a lot of people claim that he doesn't shout out any smaller YouTubers. So a lot of the times, if you go to Lance's comment section, there'll be comments along the lines of, guys, I'm trying to become a vlogger like Lance. If you want, check out my channel. And nothing wrong with these comments. I don't really have anything wrong with them. But there are people that think that Lance should shout out some of these people. There's people that think Lance should try to help out some smaller YouTubers and maybe give them a shout out. And here's the thing. By no means necessary, Lance, Roman, any YouTubers out there, none of them are obliged or obligated to shout out anyone. You know, they grew by themselves with no help, no shout outs. They grew from zero all the way to where they are today, and they owe nobody anything. And with that being said, to the subscribers that are upset at their favorite YouTubers for not shouting them out, you have to understand that, one, they probably would love to shout out a lot of their subscribers. Hold up, what the heck was that noise? I just heard like a pop. Anyways, my bad. But getting back on topic, they would love to shout out tons of their subscribers. Maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. But regardless, even if they would, it's just impossible for them to shout out every single one of their subscribers. They have so many fans that upload videos, and so many fans that are trying to grow, and so many fans that are asking them for shoutouts that they literally don't have enough room in their videos or life to shout out every one of the people that ask them for shoutouts. Like, if you were to understand how many people ask YouTubers for shoutouts, it is ridiculous. Like, even me on Twitter, I get so many people asking me for shoutouts, and it is ridiculous, and I would love to help out these people, but it's just impossible to help out every single person. Plus, along with that, Lance, Roman, PewDiePie, no YouTubers are obligated to help anybody. They did it on their own. They built the foundation. They built the empire. They grew their subscriber base. And by no means necessary are they now required to give back to every single YouTuber that's trying to grow. It's just not the way the world works. It's not the way business works. And it's just not going to happen. It's the cold hard truth. It might sound a little bit harsh, ladies and gentlemen, but life is harsh, to be completely honest with you. Lance is an awesome guy. He does tend to get quite a bit of hate. I'm just going to be completely upfront about it. Lance, if you're watching this video, I got mad respect for you, bro, but I did definitely want to cover this video because a lot of people are fans of you and they were asking me to make a video about you, so I decided to. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully all of you did enjoy the video. If you did, I appreciate it so very much. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and deuces.